Part 2, back scene about Caleb. So Caleb like, Caleb like, I know what I'm gonna do to make you mad. I'm like, what now? Here's the deal. Caleb come knocking on my door talking about he finna make a major poop, okay? I tell him what they got to do with me. So he's threatening me saying that I'm gonna be the one that's gonna clean his posterior. I said, no, mom gonna do it. He said, I know what to do. I'm like, yeah, whatever. And I slam my door in his face. Now I go back, sit back in my bed and shit. A couple of minutes later, hurry up, open the door. I'm like, Caleb, what? I opened the door. Caleb got his hand behind his back. I say, what you got behind your back? He like, I'm done pooping. I'm like, so? Guys, I swear to God on my soul, Caleb had tissue. He caught his poop in his hand and he put Skittles in his poop. He like, this for you. I said, ooh, I'm telling mama. He like, no, and run back to the bathroom. I'm like, mom, she like, what? I'm like, Caleb is up here being mannish. He being nasty. He like, no, I'm not. I was just telling Rody Doty I'm done pooping. Listen, I went in and I said, mom, Caleb put poop in his hand with Skittles. She say, he what? She stormed up there. She say, boo, man, you up here being nasty? He say, no, I'm not being nasty. I'm like, Caleb, show mama what you just did. He like, I don't got any poop in my hands. So I say, how you know I told her you had poop in your hands? When I say Caleb was doing anything to irritate me, he was mad weird. Boom. One day, my mom is getting dressed. All right, she's finna go out. Her and my dad, they're finna go out. Caleb comes to me, straight up to me in front of mom, in front of Mark. He like, guys, smell this. He like, this mom new perfume. Now, I'm not the type to be smelling shit, but mom was smelling extra fly. So I said, let me smell. And me and Mark put our nose to his finger. Joe smelled just like, his whole... Bro, I said, what is that? He like, I dug in my butt and ran off. I'm like, mom, why he don't never get no whooping? He always get away scot-free, just doing nasty stuff just in the crib. Boom. I got another situation, right? Me and Caleb, right? First, I was skating. He was on his scooter, right? So my mom used to always say, go out there and hang with your brother. Spencer tell you want to spend time with his big brother. And I'm like, okay. So he used to always want to, go rollerblade and skating and shit. So we used to go skating down this hill. So we went back home. He said, hey, let's get our bikes. I said, okay. So I said, you know what? I don't want to really ride my bike. He like, come on, ride your bike. I'm like, I should just grab your scooter. So happily, I'm still like, all right. I grabbed the scooter. We rode it around a couple of times. But now Kayla want to ride around the whole area. So I'm not finna be on no scooter on no 1 foot, like, scooter in it. So I'm like, all right, we're going to go get the bikes. As we coming back home, Kayla ran into an open gate, right? Fell off. He always clumsy. Hit the open gate. I'm like, you okay? Because I bet not bring him back home with a scratch. Oh, my mama is going to tear me up. So I'm like, all right, come on, Kayla. So I get my bike. He ready for me. I tell my mama we're going to ride around the area. She said, okay, don't let my son get hurt. Do not be going across no busy streets. Giving us the routine. I'm like, dang, she always make me hang out. He don't never want to hang out with Mark sometimes. So we're riding our bikes, all right? We're just riding around cruising. He's in front of me so I could be able to watch him. Now, he kept periodically turning around to see what's out behind him. But for some odd reason, we're riding our bikes, and I see that he's picking up speed like a mug, okay? I'm turning around, I say, Caleb, slow down. He like, no, you go fast. I say, what? I can't barely hear him, but I'm hearing him telling me to go fast. He like, turn around. I turn around, it's a dog, bro. Somebody's dog is not on the leash, must have broke out. He's chasing behind me. So by the time I turn around, this dog is, he's coming behind me like fast as hell. So I'm like, oh, shoot. So when I say Caleb got to the crib before me, the dog is still chasing me. I'm trying to hurry up and paddle and go as fast as I can. Caleb locked me out the crib, bro. I had to hop on somebody's car, on God. Caleb didn't go tell mama that a dog is chasing me or nothing. Somebody had to go and grab the dog. I get off this lady car, right? She's like, hey, if there's any damages, like she was saying she was going to have to talk to my mom. I was on my block, so she knew who my mom was. I guess it's at the crib. Caleb in the whole shower. I'm mad. I'm like, Mom, where's Caleb? She said, what's wrong with you? I'm like, he been here, right? She said, well, I just came from the back from the bar. I say, I was getting chased by a dog. He left me. She say, what? So she go out there. She say, boo, man, he in the shower. He like, I'm in the shower. I said, Caleb, so you just gonna leave me like that? He like, you could just hear him laughing. Bro, when I say he used to do some crazy stuff. One time we had my cousin spending the night over, right? And my cousin love pop, love Sprite, love Hawaii Punch. We talking about the big leaders, you feel me? So Caleb wanted to play a prank. Caleb thought it would be good to play a prank and go drink all my cousin juice and stuff up. So he was like, come on, play a prank with me, please, please, please. I'm like, all right. So he like, okay. He like, which one should I do? Now, it was one that was Sprite. It was one that Hawaiian Punch. Now, me being older, I'm being smarter than him. So I'm like, I take the Hawaiian Punch, you take the Sprite. He like, okay. So boom, we started drinking all the pop, all the juice and stuff, and he gets sick. He started to get sick, right? Because he drunk so much. He drunk, Joe, when I say he went in on Sprite, I gave him all the acid pops. I just drunk the juice like Sunday Delight, Hawaii Punch. But more of the story, he got super sick, threw up everywhere. My mom was nervous and scared, but she didn't know what was going on. She just knew his throat was colorful. And so my cousin was like, where is all my pops? Like, I just went to go buy those. Caleb ended up ratting me out, saying that I drunk it. Whole time, we both drunk it. He just be snitching like that. Now, it was one time, I got another one. Now, this is going to get a little bit crazy. One time, I'm out in the front. Caleb out in the back in the pool, swimming and stuff like that. And I'm out in the front, and I got, like I say, I always hang out with older people. So we out there, we're throwing water balloons, and we're just having a good time. So my mama come out, she say, let Caleb play with y'all. Caleb want to throw some balloons. I'm like, no, it's all teenagers out here. She say, okay, and his brother's out here. So I want him to come out here and play with his brother. Now I'm going to send him out here, give him some of your water balloons. I'm like, damn, like, I just got done packing up everything with balloons. We about to get it cracking. So Caleb comes out. Everybody on the block is pretty much participating. You know what I'm saying? We rock up. You know what I'm saying? Everybody just having a good time. It's hot. It's the summertime. Now, it's these thug guys pretty much just stay a couple of blocks down. Now, I ain't that cool with them, but I know of them. He comes down. He had a water balloon. He grabbed Caleb, right? Which he should have known. You should have never grabbed Caleb. Mind you, my mom is in the house. My dad is in the house. My uncle came from Detroit and came and visit Jerry. He's great. We talk about pull a bleaky out on you in a restaurant. Crazy, bro. So the dude grabbed Caleb, took the balloon, and now here's the deal. When he smashed it in Caleb's face, now Caleb is like this complexion. When he smashed it in Caleb's face, I didn't know what was going on because everybody running around trying to grab people, throwing balloons, like going crazy. But we ain't doing it like that. We ain't trying to harm or hurt nobody. You got to think a balloon is like rubber, like a rubber band. You know what I'm saying? So the impact of him holding Caleb's head and smacking him right in his face, Caleb yelled and he just broke out crying. Now, at the time, Caleb was young, 7 and 8 years old. You know what I'm saying? 7 or 8, something like that. And this dude is like 22, 23, you know what I'm saying? Way more older than everybody that's out there at this moment. So Caleb was like, oh, and he ran in the house. So I'm like, what happened? So I didn't even know what happened. I didn't know who did what, but I did catch that at the end when he let my brother head go. So everybody like, oh man, dude end up hitting your brother in the face with a balloon. So Caleb flew off and went in the house. As Caleb crying in the house, my mama come out like, what? Who the fuck? Like, my mama is ready to pop off. So my mom goes in the house, come out. My dad comes out with a bat.